Look, I really don't care if you're a fix and flipper looking for more exit strategies or an Airbnb pro looking for more entry strategies. You are not going to want to miss this video on how to turn a fix and flip into an Airbnb without refinancing twice. So most investors leave money on the table by refinancing twice before landing on a short-term rental loan, like a DSCR. There's a smarter path, one closing, one appraisal, and a cash flowing rental from day one. So let's get fair and right up it. Why investors are flipping the exit strategy to Airbnb. So the renovated property often cash flows better as a short-term rental than it nets after a sale. Once you factor in agent commissions, closing costs, and potential capital gains, switching the exit keeps the asset and its appreciation upside rather than trading it for a one-time flip payday. So perhaps most powerfully, it turns the rehab budget into a long-term cash flowing property instead of a single transaction. So better cash flow, short-term rental income often outperforms net flip proceeds after commissions and closing costs. Keep the asset, retain appreciation upside instead of trading the property for a one-time payday. And then rehab, investment. The renovation budget becomes the foundation of a cash flowing rental, not just a transaction cost. If you got the budget to hang on to the asset and turn it into an Airbnb, stay with me. So the mistake, refinancing twice. Most investors finish the rehab still holding a hard money loan with no Airbnb booking history. The typical path looks like this and it's expensive. So you finish the rehab, complete renovation on a hard money loan, refinance out, switch to standard loan to drop the rate, and then you start building the bookings, operate 6 to 12 months to establish history, and refinance again on that history to move to a short-term rental DSCR loan. So the result, you've got 2 closings, 2 appraisals, too many chefs in the kitchen with 2 sets of origination and closing costs, and 2 separate exposure points to rate or lending shifts. All of it eats directly into the cash flow advantage that made switching to Airbnb worth it in the first place. So how to do it in one refinance? The key is deciding the exit before closing the acquisition, not after the rehab's finished. Use the hard money or gap funding loan, knowing it's temporary from day one, built only to get through purchase and rehab. So decide the exit early, commit to the Airbnb strategy before acquisition closes, not after rehab wraps. Get Airbnb ready during the rehab. So furnish, list, and operate the property during the rehab phase if the timeline allows. Qualify for DSCR directly. So a short run of real booking history or a strong projected income based on AirDNA qualifies for a short-term rental DSCR loan off the bat. One closing, done. One appraisal, one set of fees, finance for the long haul as a rental from day one. Now, the tool stack for the gaps along the way. These tools don't replace the DSCR refinance. They prevent a rushed or premature first refinance while you wait to get there, essentially bridging the gap. So you've got 0% credit card stacking, obviously for the furnishing the property, for Airbnb during the rehab phase using business credit, not personal savings. Gap funding, rapid gap funding using term loan stacking, covers the shortfall if hard money term runs out before the DSCR refinance is ready, or even for the down payment and closing costs to get into the hard money in the first place. And then you got your HELOCs and business lines of credit, the stack on top, bridges carrying costs while booking history is being built. And these are revolving lines that can be used deal after deal after deal, keeping the deal alive without a premature refinance. So here's your next steps. Decide the exit before closing the acquisition. Get the property Airbnb ready during the rehab. Go straight into the short-term rental DSCR loan as the one and only refinance. That's the full strategy, one path, one closing, built to cash flow from day one. So go and explore the toolkit, gapfunded.com/toolkit. Links in the description below. You can book a strategy session with myself. Worst case scenario, you walk away with a game plan and actually a step-by-step to get ready for these sorts of strategies. And then subscribe for more. Get ongoing insights on turning flips into rentals, DSCR loans, and scaling without touching personal savings. I am Nick Wadley. Let's go close something.